It's getting real, huh? It's getting so real. We're packing up your daycare bag. This has been the best time. I love being your mommy. Hey guys, my name is Katie Clark. Welcome back to my channel. I am a new first-time mom. I have a 5-month-old daughter named Eliza, and I am in the process of enrolling her into daycare, and I'm going back to work. It's been a very emotional journey, to say the least. I love being a mom, and if I could, I would 100% be a stay-at-home mom. But I had to make the decision with my husband, financially, I need to go back to work. So I'm still providing with my daughter, but I just wanted to document the journey. There wasn't a lot on YouTube for this sort of thing. There's a lot of stay-at-home mom things, but not a lot of working moms dealing with daycare. So I wanted to document my experience. So today it's all getting really real. I'm going to be dropping off Eliza's daycare stuff. I'm also going to my doctor's, dropping off a form so that I can get released to go back to work. And honestly, this has been a good distraction for me, because otherwise I'd probably be a huge mess. I just want to be forthcoming. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just going through this, learning as I go, but I'm planning on making this like a series of videos so that you can see the whole progression and see how uncomfortable and emotional and timid I've been to being confident with dropping my daughter off at daycare. She has no idea what's coming. I keep trying to talk to her because I think that they understand more than we know. How can I leave her? I've been very lucky. My husband gave me the best gift ever, allowing me to stay home longer than the 12 weeks. I don't know. I mean, there's moms that have to put their children in daycare at 6 weeks old, and I'm so thankful and grateful for working hard and saving and having the time and having such a understanding husband to let me stay home with her longer, because I do feel way more comfortable with her at this age. I live in the United States and we don't get a lot of time with our babies. Where I work, I only get 12 weeks and most of it was unpaid, so this whole time has been unpaid. It's time for me to go back. But yeah, I'm very grateful. I can't imagine the moms that have to do this at 6 weeks old or 12 weeks old, but I know that we'll adjust and we are resilient, and it just becomes a new normal. So if you are at that point where you can't bear to leave your 6-week-old baby, I support you. I know that you can do it, and you'll just adjust and get better with it at time. For a long time, I just kept crying and thinking of ways that I could find out to stay at home and be with her, but it's just not possible. So I have to make the best of what I've been given, and I do feel like I'm robbing myself of my time with her because she's just so little. Look at how content she is right now. She's just so little, and even though they don't really remember this time period, I think that this is our time for parents to enjoy these moments, and a child just needs to feel loved. But she will still get that time with me. I'm still going to be her mom, and in the long run, I'm providing for her, and my motivation is to work and save up for vacations and things like that so that we can make memories that way. If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe so you can follow along to see how our progression is. Share this with a friend if you know of someone who's going through that, or comment and let me know about your experiences, what you did. I'd like this to be like a community for us to all support each other. So I have a reusable bag. Alright, so I have 2 videos. I have what's in my infant's daycare cubby video, and also like a daycare haul. So if you're interested in what's going in this bag, I'll link those below so that you can watch those videos too. You ready, Freddie? Let's go. Okay, so we're about to go and head out to drop off Eliza's daycare kits and what's going in her cubby, get everything set up so that she can start on Monday. I did just want to give you guys a brief update. She is not going to be starting cereal anytime soon. We tried cereal for her for a week and it really upset her tummy, and then I tried again on Monday. Oh. She had a terrible reaction. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen my daughter this sick. Within 2 hours on the dot, which is when you typically see allergic reactions, she started vomiting. Like, so much projectile vomit. I can't believe how much she had inside of her. Couldn't keep anything down. She didn't even want to eat anything, didn't have any wet diapers. That was at 10 a.m. By like 2, I called my pediatrician, and she was worried that we would have to take her to the emergency room. So we don't have any food allergies in our family. We tried the oatmeal cereal. Oh, you're fussy. We gotta get going. I gotta change your diaper. But we talked to the pediatrician. I don't want to do rice cereal, and the doctor doesn't think that she should do cereal at all. So she's just gonna do fruits and vegetables, but it's gonna be a little while until she tries it again. I'm really not comfortable with introducing anything right now after that experience. You just didn't like it. You ate it down, but it just didn't sit well with you. You're so cute. I'm trying to get everything together. Breastfeeding moms always bring a snack on the go. I hope to not be gone that long. Ripley and Jack, we'll be back. You ready to go, Peanut? It's September and it's so hot here in Virginia. My dashboard's dusty, but... So we kind of live a ways away from everything. It's just the area that we live in, everything's very sprawled out. So it takes about like 20-30 minutes to get anywhere. So she does not enjoy being in the car. She will melt down if I'm not in the back seat with her. So for the longest time being on maternity leave, and my maternity leave has been 5 months, like I've said, it's been very isolating because honestly I've had like the worst anxiety of leaving the house with her. First stop is going to my doctor's office. My employer is very strict where they need a medical release for me to return back into the building. And then we're gonna go to the daycare if Eliza is allowing to. We're doing good so far, but we're not even out of like our neighborhood. So it's Thursday. She starts daycare on Monday, so I really want to get everything set up beforehand. I actually have to go get a medical procedure done on Monday. So what I was planning to do, I'm really not going to be in the right state of mind or anything for that day. So my husband has to actually be off of work to take me and help me. So Tuesday is really my only day that I get to do my dry run to work. Like drop her off, go to work, come back. Like I just want to do the whole thing. Are you playing back there? I hear you playing. Usually she's crying by now. I hope that she's got to get used to this drive. I just made the drop off for all of her stuff. Last time I went there, the daycare made me feel so much better. Like they remembered us right away, and I was really surprised and reassured by that. They're like, oh my gosh, Eliza, you got so big. And they did that again this time. But this time I actually went back into the infant room. And like they have like the lights dim because some babies are sleeping. So obviously some babies are crying and they're going to pick them up and bouncing them right away. But I'm asking questions like, is there anything else that I need to know to make it easier? And the girls are sweet, like, you know, they're confident. But it's just, it is what it is. Like, I don't know, I'm like, I need to let go and just let this process happen. Ultimately, even though I'm feeling real unsure myself, I have to remember that we did a lot of research. We it's at a couple of places, and I have to remember we picked this place for a reason. I know, baby, you hate the car, but you did such a good job driving there. I gotta play her song, Hera Belafonte, Day Out of Hera Belafonte, The Banana Boat. Daylight coming, we wanna go home. So she's finally sleeping. So I just wanted to come on here and say, as I'm driving home and reflecting of the reality that we're going to be facing in a couple of days. I know that dropping her off on a Monday and all of a sudden just changing everything for her seems really harsh, but you have to do what you have to do, and that's within our means. And yeah, I could have dropped her off on a Wednesday, but we're paying full time for a week, so it'll be better for her. I just have to stay level-headed and positive about it, because I can't let the inevitable consume me, because it is inevitable. Like, this is what we have to do. We cannot afford for me to not work. Someone said to me when I told them how long Eliza was going to be in a daycare, they said, wow, it hardly seems worth it. And initially I thought, like, daycare hardly seems worth it. But then once I was done with the conversation, I realized they meant it hardly seems worth it to have a child because you're not with her. And people are going to judge you, and I don't know why people judge people. I think that's the biggest thing being a parent has taught me, is judgment is completely out the window. I've done so many things that I never thought I would have done as a parent. We're all in survival mode, and you don't know how you're going to react to certain situations until you're in them, and that's the reality. And we're all people. We should all just love each other and support one another, and you shouldn't judge somebody because they have to do daycare, and you judge them because they're doing daycare because they have a child. There's some people that rely so heavily on their family because they can't afford daycare, and it's like, well, I could judge you for that because you didn't make a financial decision. You didn't think your finances through when you decided to have a child. So, like, no matter what, you can flip the coin. And at the end of the day, there's a reason why we wanted to be parents. Or maybe you didn't plan to be parents. Who knows? But whatever the case is, we're all just trying to be the best parent that we can be. And we're all trying to provide for our families. And she's going to be fine. It's really hard knowing that I'm gonna get emotional and try not to. It's really hard knowing that I can miss a lot of her firsts, but then I will have the first time with me. She's so little where so many of those milestones are definitely going to happen at daycare. Alright, so we just got home, so I wanted to end the vlog here. I'm in a much more mentally stable mind, but stay with us as you watch our progression as we get settled into the whole daycare routine, being a working mom. So if you like this kind of video, please share it, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below if you've been through this, if you're going through this, or you know that you're going to have to go through the daycare route, and let me know if you have any tips or tricks or any questions. I'll be happy to answer best I can. I hope you guys take care.